How's it going, everybody? Welcome to my channel. If we've never met, I am Smitty and this is Uke with Smitty, where I teach you ukulele with songs and tutorials. Today I'm going to show you 5 finger picking patterns. Now these are good for beginners to intermediate level, and you can use them with just about any song. They're quite versatile, and it's a brief overview of 5 of what I consider to be some of the most important finger picking patterns there are on the ukulele. So let's get right to it. So as I said, you can use these finger picking patterns for just about any song and any chord progression, but to demonstrate it to you, I'm going to be playing C. I'll play one time through just playing C, and then I'll play C, F, and G7. So if you're not familiar with those chords, take a second to look at the chord diagrams and make sure you know those chords. C, F, and G7. If you're brand new to the ukulele or you've never dabbled in any finger picking before, I recommend that when learning these you just start with your finger picking hand and you learn the pattern first and then work in the chords, because when you're just starting out it's kind of hard to do both at the same time. Having said that, try whatever works for you, and if you're willing to jump in and try both at the same time, go for it. There's a specific reason I'm doing this one as the first finger picking exercise, and that is that it develops a very good habit of giving every string its own designated finger. So the thumb goes on the G string, the pointer finger goes on the C string, the middle finger goes on the E string, and the ring finger goes on the A string. G, C, E, A. Now the pinky, there's 5 fingers and 4 strings, so the pinky doesn't need to do anything. You can either rest it on the body of the ukulele or you can kind of hang it. But it's a much better habit to have that than to get into this habit, which is using just your finger and your thumb and one other finger. So even if it's a little difficult at first, try not to do it like that. Try to use all 4 fingers. Develop those good habits, because later on it'll be hard to play certain patterns with just these 2 fingers. You need all 4. So you can do this one of 2 ways. You can either do it like the first exercise we did, where every string gets its own finger, or you can do it a second way. I'll show you the first way, where every string gets its own finger first. The second way, we're going to have our thumb playing the G and the C string, and we're going to have our other 2 fingers, pointer finger and middle finger. The pointer finger will be on E and the middle finger will be on A, and that'll sound like this. So 2 different ways to do that one. In this pattern, on the first note you hit, your thumb and ring finger will play at the same time. So we're setting this up just like we did the first exercise. Every finger gets its own string, except the pinky, and it sounds like this. fifth and last fingerpicking pattern I'm going to show you guys is the most well known of these that I'm showing here, and it's called Travis picking. So although we're not playing one of these, it's helpful to understand where Travis picking comes from. So the idea behind Travis picking is that your thumb is playing the bass notes on a guitar. So it sounds something like this. Now on a ukulele, it's a little bit different because unless you have a low G, the standard tuning of a ukulele is a high G, C, E, A. So if you're playing something like that, you're not going to have two low notes. So it'll sound a little bit different. But this is how you adapt it for the ukulele. So first off, we're going to break that rule that we started in the first exercise, which was that every string gets its own finger, because Travis picking is a lot easier to do on the ukulele with two fingers. So you're going to have your thumb and your pointer finger. So you're going to start with your thumb on the G string and your pointer finger on the E string. And you're going to play the G string and the E string. Then your thumb is going to go up one string to the C string, and your pointer finger is going to go to the A string. And of course we're playing a C here. So it sounds like this. And an easy trick to help you remember is every other string. Every other, every other. You're skipping a string. You're not going like this. You're skipping. You're going G, skipping C, going to E, then you're going to C, skipping E, going to A. So let's hear what it sounds like with the other two chords. There you have it, guys. That's an overview of my 5 important fingerpicking patterns for the ukulele. And if you guys got some value out of this, if you appreciated it, please consider subscribing. I really appreciate you guys. My goal is to help as many people as I can learn this wonderful instrument, and I can't do that with you guys without you guys' support. So if you have any questions about this lesson, or if you have any specific requests on another tutorial or song you'd like me to cover, hit me up in the comments. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.